Hope you enjoy.
This doesn't stop her from playing with her toys. Throughout the night, she remains awake while keeping herself engaged in imaginary play. But little does she know,
we have 3
something
lives, by the
unexpected
way.
would interrupt playtime. According to the child's mother, the family has been on edge ever since watching the footage recorded on their daughter's security camera. It's around 11 at night when this is captured.
Oh my god. We can't say... We can't yell. We can't yell.
That'll make us lose one of our lives.
Yeah, we have 3 lives.
Hey, can I play with you? Hey, can you play with me? Sure, I'll play with you. Go on. Why don't you play me out?
I know.
Bling, bling, bling. Bling, bling, bling. Bling, yum, doo, doo.
Flip.
This music.
From under the bed. Oh my god.
Calling Mom.
Oh, the camera recording. It's lagging. The video's like,
It's making me laugh because there's no one there.
And as soon as you said that, the music stopped.
It's no wonder that the mother has kept her daughter away from this room. From a toy lighting up on its own, and strangely playing the same song the child hums, to seeing her getting dragged under the bed in a seamless motion, the family is extremely concerned for the safety of their children. They believe that something had lured her using a toy. Although it isn't certain if the mother had asked what her daughter had seen, she's made sure to lock the room after seeing this. But only a few days later, she does this.
So I've been getting a lot of questions. People have been asking me, have you been in the room? Have you guys looked under the bed? No, we haven't. We haven't been in the room in the last 2 days. We've been a little scared.
Wait, the bed's different.
I should not be this scared right now.
It's too big. Actually, why does it look like a giant hole? It's like a mini shop. Oh my god! Oh my god. Well, that's one
As if
life
checking under the
lost.
bed wasn't already scary enough, she captures this. A creepy-looking doll hidden below the mattress. She continues to record when suddenly the doll begins to move. Now it's a bit hard to see at first, but after looking again, its head can be seen shifting ever so slightly. It's as if it knows it's being seen. Immensely terrified, the mother bolts out of the room in a panic frenzy. Naturally, she's kept the room locked ever since then. While it isn't known if anything else had occurred outside of the room, the mother continues to post updates, giving her thoughts on the whole situation. But currently, the question on the parents' mind remains unanswered. Just what exactly had dragged their child under the bed?
Scientists say it's impossible to distinguish a scream of fear from a scream of excitement.
In the following video, two friends who work at a hotel are playing with an elevator that's going down to the floor below. Both friends are racing against the elevator, running to the second floor before it gets there first. But while heading over, something happens inside this elevator that neither friend could explain. This is what was caught.
It didn't go. It's not going.
The girl just said
No, that wasn't the ghost. They're downstairs trying to find you. It keeps opening and closing. See?
I think the devil is
Sarah.
Although the sudden appearance of this girl is startling on its own, it's what happens earlier that's by far the most baffling. Immediately after arriving to the second floor, its door, for some reason, begins to open and close while staying on the same floor. But even stranger is that a faint voice is heard inside the elevator. It kind of sounds like it's saying, or something along those lines. Now, neither friend could explain this, but surprisingly, this incident is just one of many.
That friend was
It would be at this
there.
exact hotel where the two friends work at that another peculiar incident had occurred. Take a look.
They work there?
We're getting crazy calls from this room that is unoccupied in the second floor.
Crazy claws that a room that is empty and no one is in it?
And I'm bringing y'all along with me, so
Do not enter. Okay, he's going to the room. No. I didn't expect it. The light doesn't work. Now I'm just starting to get freaked out. Oh, he turned on the lights? A light. Imagine him walking back to the door and it's locked.
no one's calling, no one's here. Everything's chilling.
Yeah, everything's fine.
Yep, okay.
Yeah, he's gonna walk back to the door and it's gonna be locked, I think.
I am too scared.
No, Sarah. No. It's just...
The room itself is already creepy enough, but the fact that someone, as he mentions, has been calling from this room makes it even more unsettling. While the employee doesn't state if he had seen anyone or anything inside, he goes on to say that something very strange was caught in this room just a few days ago. This incident was actually captured by his coworker who was setting up new furniture in this room. Mind you that during this time, the second floor wasn't occupied, meaning that all the rooms on this floor were devoid of any guests. It was just both employees working inside this room when this was caught.
I felt bad. How do you up the stairs? I don't know, but I felt bad, but also, no, don't feel bad. It's just terrible. Getting a little bit
They're going forward?
Here,
In this corner?
the right corner.
Okay. Or in that corner. I don't know. I mean, like, I know it's super dark right now, but I feel like, personally, it would look better in this area. There's just too much backlight. There's, like, not enough good... I don't know.
That's true, but I mean, you can see if someone's trying to like break into your room. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. Weirdo.
In the mirror, a distinct outline of a pitch-black silhouette can be seen in the corner of the room. It appears to stand there while seemingly observing the girls do their job. For only a brief
Someone's
moment do we see the tall
standing.
figure in the mirror, but as the camera pans to the corner where the figure was spotted, it's no longer there. Like before,
Yeah, it
the girls
wasn't
are freaked
there.
out beyond belief. They have no idea as to who or even what had been in the room, but they'd rather not know, let alone go back inside, as the whole encounter has left them pretty spooked. Whether it's the elevator acting up or the constant phone calls made from this room, they can't shake the feeling that something very strange is going on with the second floor of the hotel. As of now, there haven't been any updates, but until then, let me know your thoughts on this one.
6, there's 6 more. Yeah.
Found yourself California dreaming? Book your way to USA and Canada today. Flight Center.
Now this next video comes from a man who, while being alone at home, spots something out of the corner of his eye. It happened while being in his living room scrolling on his phone. For some reason, he couldn't shake the feeling that someone was watching him. Paranoia was getting the best of him, as he thought, so he tried his best not to think much of it. But just when he started to ease up, he sees it. A figure standing at his window. He immediately takes out his phone to record it on the off chance that no one would believe him. Now we don't see the figure on camera, but something else happens that terrifies him to his core. This is what he caught.
Okay, look, I'm really tripping out now. Something was looking at me through the window, and I heard... I'm freaking out.
Oh my god! What is that? I sort of saw the top.
I'm tripping.
I'm already freaked out.
There's something in this house with me.
If I were you, mate, I would be locking all your doors. Lock all your doors.
All your windows so it doesn't smash through.
I'm telling you.
Lock all your doors,
All your
mate. Lock all your doors and windows.
No.
Holy flip.
What initially comes off as just a video of someone being paranoid is in fact footage of something completely different. This is made obvious by the sudden movement of kitchen items, but even before that, the man's overwhelming sense of unease makes it clear that something strange is going on. Whatever it might be that's happening, the man hopes to get more of it on camera, and even if he doesn't, then at least he can rest assured that this was captured.
Yep.
At around 3 in the morning, a truck driver is heading northbound on the I-57 when suddenly he begins to panic. Something had just appeared in his field of vision, and whatever it was, it made him feel terribly disturbed. The person driving is known as Ken McGill, and throughout all his road trips and delivering goods, nothing as unsettling as this has ever occurred. Not sure what he saw, he pulls to the side of the road and reviews the footage captured by his dash cam. Looking at the video, he was glad to have pulled over far away from what he'd seen. This is what he caught.
She can go meet up with him and see if she can get him to confess. And it's a tough decision, I'm sure, but Amy ultimately agrees.
I can't see anything.
Wait. If
Not
you
sure what he
watch,
saw, he pulls to the side of the road and reviews the footage captured by his dash cam. Looking at the video, he was glad to have pulled over far away from what he'd seen. This is what he caught.
She can go meet up with him and see if she can get him to confess. And at the
What is that?
I think that's a doll.
There's something standing.
and I'm sure when Amy ultimately agrees, she wears the white stuffed chop and she
Out of nowhere, a person dressed in white appears close by.
You see?
They almost seem to come out of nowhere before leaving out of sight. It happens quickly, but not so fast that it's overlooked. Ken is no doubt thankful that he caught
crazy.
this, but he's also completely terrified. And for good reason. Only a day later after posting this video, an accident had occurred at this exact spot. Reports indicate that those involved in the accident saw a lady dressed in white in the middle of the road, causing them to swerve their car to avoid hitting her. However, when interstate police looked at security footage that caught the event, they only saw the car swerving and crashing, but not the lady they claimed to have seen. It appears that they swerved for no apparent reason. While those in the accident swear that they saw a woman, Ken believes that something supernatural had appeared. Whether ghost or not, this whole incident continues to baffle him.
I bet you.
Hide your
Mate,
booze
you need
water
to get a
down for
picture
5
of
times
that.
hydration,
And if it doesn't
80%
appear in the
stronger moisture
picture-
barrier.
He must
Consider
be
this
dead.
your sign to stock up on signage, because Vistaprint has every sign
Right.
to fit any space.
Please don't be
On a Wednesday night, a family shoots a video to record a special occasion. It's someone's birthday, and they just got surprised. The person whose birthday is being celebrated is known as Danny, and although
Danny.
expecting a surprise party from his wife and kid, he was not expecting the following incident. What was caught during this moment has left the family immensely terrified. This is Danny's video.
My birthday was the other day, and my wife surprised me with some sorbet, and my son blows out my candles. After relighting the candles, I looked at the footage and saw something.
Now
That was
it
a
happens
shadow.
real fast, but in case you missed it, here it is again.
This is slow motion. Red eyes
It's
and a
hard to see
black
at first,
figure.
but if
Black
you slow
figure
the
with
footage
red
and watch
eyes.
closely, you'll notice what looks to be a figure standing behind the family. Only there for just a split second does it appear on camera, leaving Danny unsure as to what was captured. Thinking that his eyes were deceiving him, or that it was just his own shadow, he takes a second look. But after seeing this multiple times and sharing this clip with others, he's come to realize that something was in fact behind him.
It's red.
So then, just who or what was at his party?
I wish I could zoom in.
Now,
If I
just like the
zoomed
previous
in.
video, this one involves a family celebrating someone's birthday.
Oh wait, no.
Happy birthday, dear Ben.
Like any birthday celebration, a candlelit cake is placed before the honored guest. But there's something about this video that sets it apart from any other festive moment caught on camera. While friends and family sing happy birthday, this happens.
What happens?
Birthday, dear Ben. Happy birthday to you. Birthday to you.
This is on a different camera. He doesn't even breathe. I don't think he breathes. Yeah! The light.
Viewers, Ben,
The candles
like a
just
boy,
go
was
out.
caught off guard upon seeing smoke rise from his cake. It wasn't until looking down that he realized his candles had been blown out. He didn't blow them, and neither did anyone else, according to the party. Yet if no one blew out the cake, then what did? This video becomes even stranger when looking at the footage taken from a different perspective. From this angle, we have a closer look at the candles, but it's the way in which they're supposedly blown that makes this incident baffling. They appear to go out as though someone or something had been right in front of the cake, yet the only person who's closest to it is Ben, who clearly doesn't do anything. It isn't certain as to what exactly happened that day, but if viewers had a guess, they would assume something unexplainable had taken place.
I hope you've already liked this so
If you
far.
caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out
Oh
and
my
include
God.
in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video.
Got ghosts. Definitely don't.
In this next video, a child is getting ready to go to school when something very strange happens. It was on a Monday at around 7 a.m. that this happened. He was packing his lunch for school at a time when no one else was awake. It was just him, alone downstairs in the kitchen. This is where the mother claims to have heard her son screaming out of his lungs in the most gut-wrenching manner. The video captures this, but there's also something else that's caught that no one in the family could explain. This is their footage.
If you heard that,
A voice with perfect clarity is heard on
how
camera.
did you find me?
The mother's son claims that it came from the kitchen, yet no one had been downstairs during this time. The whole space was empty, apart from her son being there. But as it seems, he wasn't alone. Now this whole incident gets even creepier when listening to the story provided by the mother. According to her, this is what happened after her son came bolting into the bedroom upstairs.
He said that he heard a voice coming from the cabinets that said to him, "How did you find me?" When he dropped his noodles, he ran upstairs, came busting in my room, jumping all over my bed, hiding in the corner, screaming and hollering, saying he didn't want to die. Somebody was in the house, telling me to get mine because somebody was in the house. And I'm like, and he finally did get a little bit quiet. We started hearing footsteps. I mean, big, heavy feet coming up the steps. So, like, now at this point, I'm terrified. I throw my robe on. I push him into the room with his brothers.
As she states, the sound of footsteps going up the staircase was heard just moments after her son came running into the room. Everyone else had been inside the room, so she had no clue as to who was on the staircase. But after watching this video, she now knows. Either someone was actually there, or, as many believe, something beyond comprehension had paid them a visit. Whatever the case might be, her son's guttural scream will stand out as the most horrifying part about this incident, according to the mother.
This is the last
In
one.
this last video, a couple of nurses are working the night shift at a hospital in Dallas, Texas, when things get very strange. This video was taken on a certain floor
I
of
went
this
to this
hospital
one a few.
where many patients claim to have seen unexplainable things. On this particular night, two nurses are cleaning up a medical station when this is captured.
Night shift at the hospital. It's another radio.
Did you hear her?
Yes.
You hear her?
It's another radio. Or maybe not. It might be a tape or it might either be an actual thing.
What's a tape up?
A tape is a recording.
Oh.
It's very faint, but if you raise the volume, you'll hear what sounds like a little girl humming or even giggling.
You hear her?
I barely heard that.
It's easy to miss the first time, but upon hearing it, you won't miss it again. You'll notice this after watching the following video, in which another nurse at the same hospital captures this.
That was you.
No, I swear to God.
That one was a lot louder.
Once again, the same humming sound is heard. Keep in mind that no one was occupying these rooms during this time, ruling out the possibility of this having been a patient, or at least a physical one, because apparently, nurses believe that the humming sound is being made by the spirit of a little girl who was once a patient at this hospital but passed away. Whether or not that's the case remains uncertain, but regardless, this video is still a mystery as no one at the hospital knows who's making these humming noises. Like most videos, there has yet to be a definitive explanation for what happened.